A woman was alone in the house, waiting for her husband to come back from work. She decided to watch some TV to pass the time, but nothing was interesting. She switched to the news channel, hoping to catch up on the latest events. She wished she hadn't. The news anchor was reporting on a series of murders that had occurred in the city. The victims were all young women, brutally stabbed to death in their homes. The police had no leads, no suspects, no motive. The killer was still at large and could strike again at any moment. She felt a chill run down her spine. She looked around nervously, wondering if she had locked the doors and windows. She grabbed the remote and turned off the TV. She didn't want to hear anymore. She tried to calm herself down, telling herself that she was safe, that the chances of being attacked were slim, and that her husband would be home soon. She decided to make some tea, hoping that it would soothe her nerves. She went to the kitchen and put the kettle on the stove. She heard the phone ring in the living room. She wondered who it could be. Maybe it was her husband calling to say he was on his way. She hoped so. She walked back to the living room and picked up the phone. She said hello, but there was no answer. She said hello again, louder this time, but still no response. She heard nothing but silence on the other end. She was about to hang up when she heard a faint sound, a sound that made her blood run cold. It was the sound of breathing. She felt a surge of fear and panic. She screamed, "Who is this? What do you want?" But there was no reply, only the sound of breathing, getting louder and louder. She realized, with horror, that the sound was not coming from the phone. It was coming from behind her. She turned around slowly and saw him. He was standing in the doorway, holding a knife. He was wearing a mask, but she recognized him. He was the news anchor. He smiled and said, "I'm sorry, but this is the last call you'll ever make."